Okay, so good morning. My name is Miss Anna, and today we are gonna see the difference between present perfect and past simple. So, first of all, we are gonna see which differences we can find in these two sentences. So, for example, I can find two differences, but there are many differences, but we can find here two main differences. In the first sentence, we can see that I lived. Remember that I lived is when I talk about the past simple, and the last year, which is a time expression related to or referring to the past simple. Okay, and in the second one, I can see here have, the auxiliary have, and lived, which is the participle that I use in order to use the present perfect. Here we see since, which is a time expression for present perfect, and 2021, which is the year that we are talking about. Okay, so what are the main differences in the present perfect and the past simple? So remember that the past simple, mainly the main feature or main characteristic on the past simple is that we are gonna use it in order to talk about something that we did in the past, and that's it. Something that I did in the past in a certain period of time, in a very specific period of time in the past. For example, we have here express finished time. We live in Japan from 1995 to 1998. That means that is something that I did in the past, a number, and refers to definite time. So it talks about something that I did in the past in a certain period of time. I saw the Eiffel Tower in 2007 and indicates a series of finished action that doesn't have anything to do with the present time. Finish he, first, he read the book, then he watched the movie. Okay? What about the present perfect? The present perfect, it's something, mainly here, the present perfect refers to something that I started doing in the past, and still I do, or I doing in the present moment. So for example, it says, describes an unfinished time. I've worked as a teacher since 2011 or 2011. Something that I started in the past and I continue doing. Refers to an indefinite time and express experiences or results. That means that here that the present perfect focuses on the action more than in a period of time, a specific period of time. So here is the action, and the past simple is the period of time in the past. And here something that and the present perfect is something that I started in the past and I'm continuing doing. Okay. So remember that here we see as well the regular verbs and irregular verbs, which are the ones that we use in both tenses, in the present perfect and in the past simple. Remember, regular verbs and irregular verbs. Walk, listen, and I wanted, bring, brought, and brought, run, and drink, drink, and drunk. And as well, we have time expressions. For example, we have in the past simple, ago, yesterday, and last night. And in the present perfect, we use since, already, and from. Okay? So, to sum up, we use the past simple for past events or actions which have no connection to the present. So remember, that is something that I did in the past, and that's it. It doesn't have any relation to the present moment. Okay? And we use the present perfect for actions which started in the past and are still happening, or for finished action we have a connection to the present. So remember that is in the present perfect, that is something that I started in the past, but I'm continuing doing. Okay, so that's it for today. Later on, we are gonna do a couple of activities and exercise to try to understand a little bit more this. And that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.